Hi guys, I'm going to show you guys how to make peanut brittle today. I've started making all my Christmas candy and all my stuff, so I thought this is a recipe I could show you. So the first thing is you're gonna need to get all your ingredients: 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of light corn syrup, ½ cup of water, 1 cup unsalted butter, 2 cups of unsalted peanuts, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And if you don't have a candy thermometer, it's nice. This recipe actually tells you about how many minutes it would take for everything to get to the right temperature or whatnot. So the first thing you're gonna do after getting those ingredients is you're gonna spray 2 medium to 15 by 10 baking sheets with some vegetable oil and line with parchment paper. It'll make it easier, obviously, for you to break it up once it gets hardened. So then you're going to get a large pot, Dutch oven, stock pot, whatever you want to use. And you're going to go ahead and turn it on the heat, and you're going to medium heat. And you're going to add sugar, corn syrup, and water. So I'm going to grab my stuff. So 2 cups of sugar. And then I'm going to do the water next, just because the corn syrup's going to stick in there in my cup. My ½ cup of water and my cup of light corn syrup, which is probably going to be pretty much the entire container. Wish they made the lid on these a little bit bigger so I could finish scooping out. I am gonna be really close to a cup. Okay, I think I've got everything I can get out of there, which is really close to my cup, so that's perfect. And scoop that in there. And it says you are going to do this on a medium heat and bring to a rolling, oh my gosh, I can't talk today, boil, and stirring until the sugar is fully dissolved. So, and they said that should take about 5 to 18 minutes. So, I will fair warn you, this is going to give your arm a workout. All the stirring that is involved with making peanut brittle. The next section takes 15 to 18 minutes. So, fair warning, you're gonna get an arm workout during this. So yes, I have been making, I did a Zoom the other day with the family, and we did sugar cookies and decorated them together. I've made ginger snaps. We've made what we call reindeer fodder. I've done Ritz crackers dipped. We're going to do pretzels this afternoon with the kids after school. What else have we done? Oh, peanut clusters and cashew clusters. So I have been busy baking away. And the thing is, I don't even eat half of it. I give most of it away. And I know it's been a long time since I've been doing these. I've kind of been stuck in a rut of eating the same old things. But this week we have I'm trying a whole bunch of different things, and I have a new recipe that we tried last week that was last week or the week before that was really good that I'm gonna have to take and do a video for you guys for. This is one of my father-in-law's favorites. He loves peanut brittle, so I actually really like it too. I like things that are crunchy, pepper nuts. I've never made those. I think I have a recipe I saved, and I think I might need to try to make those because those are one of my absolute favorites. That and there is a bakery in Beatrice where I grew up, and they make these like gumdrop cookies, but I've tried and I cannot recreate it, but I absolutely love those. Those are like a couple of my absolute favorites for the holidays. I also found one that I may try also. I am a huge, you know, wedding cream cheese mints. Love those. And I found a recipe for that too, so I may try that too. Like I said, all this food and I probably won't eat half of it. I have to make special things for everybody. We got our sugar cookies all frosted and ready. We set them aside. They are ready for Santa to come. So the boys are super excited for that. And for once this year, we didn't have sprinkles everywhere. It was actually really well. And zooming with Makita and Luca and, oh my goodness, I'm completely blanking on the oldest box. Anyway, I think helped make it a little easier this year, so that was nice. We are about, I'd say we're pretty well almost dissolved. We'll give about a minute or two left. Mine is getting, and I will show you when it is to a rolling, oh my gosh, rolling, I cannot say that word obviously today, a boil, and I am stirring the sugar, obviously, but it's starting to come to like a white opaque color, so we are looking good there. I think that it's been 5 minutes. I am thinking I am all done, and I will show you guys what I'm talking about here. Maybe I won't. There we go. That's what mine looks like. So the next step, I can get my phone to sit with me, stirring, and then you're going to add butter. So you are going to add the 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks of unsalted butter. So I'm going to go ahead and drop those in carefully. My dog's in here. I dribbled a driplet of cornstarchy or corn syrup sugar water, and he is loving that. And yes, stirring occasionally until it reaches 280 degrees on a candy thermometer, or 15 to 18 minutes. So stirring occasionally. I'm gonna let the butter kind of melt in there, and so I'm gonna just lightly stir it. So that is obviously gonna take a little bit. You guys will have to share with me some of your favorite Christmas recipes, and maybe next year or sometime we can get together and we can just each week or something like that, take a turn and show each person what their favorite recipes are for the holiday, or even just sharing them. I'm always up for new ones. We have our old family favorites, and stick to those. I try to branch out and try a new one every year. Peanut brittle was my new one last year that I made that I never made before. So I gotta figure out something new to try this year. Yes, in my household, when I was a little girl, we made all sorts of stuff. My mom still does. She goes way out, way more than I do, which sounds crazy because I do quite a bit also. But she makes cherry mash. She makes fudge. What else? Pretty much the same. She doesn't make the ginger snaps or the peanut brittle, but she does do a whole lot of sugar cookies, way more than I ever do. That's a lot of frosting and a lot of decorating for me. 1 batch is good, and she probably does 2 to 3 batches, so do that. What else does she do? Oh, Chex Mix, Puppy Chow. anything else she said that she was doing this year. We've done Oreo balls in the past. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work too. What else have we done? I don't know. I think that seems like it's about it. But yes, so she's passed that down to me. Yeah, probably I'd say another 10 minutes or so. And after that, then we're going to add in the peanuts, stirring non-stop for 8 to 10 minutes until it reaches 305 degrees. And then you're going to turn off the heat, mix in the baking soda, and immediately pour onto baking sheets to cool. So, yes. I need to give another cup out. That one's going to be sticky. And a teaspoon. Usually I kind of eyeball. I am a measure with your heart kind of gal. And this one makes me a little nervous, so we're going to follow the rules or the recipe. And what it looks like right now, just cooking, is, let's see, nice and bubbly and yellow. And let's see, I'm watching the clock. About probably at 7 minutes or so. I have another 8, 9 minutes to go. All this other stuff nice and ready. Quick measure of peanuts. Trying to do this between Zooming with the children. We have Tucker has a little break. Tucker I have to do a little bit more paying attention to, obviously. He can't read a clock to tell himself when to go back. And so we're sticking this in here real quick between Zooms and lunch. With the dog barking in the background as everybody walks by because it's a beautiful day. Okay, pick up the peanuts. My husband loves this time of year because I make lots of dishes. He's not impressed. He puts up with it because he gets to eat it. Should have probably, maybe I'll do that. Sticky. I need to make a spoon holder for my sticky spoon. Velvet. Good old butter wrapper. Won't stick to that. Say about 5 more minutes. And we can add the yummy peanuts. And then that's when your arm gets to work out. Constantly stirring for 8 to 10 minutes and it gets thick and hard to stir. feel like time just creeps by when you have to like watch something. I'm not very good at sitting still. My husband could tell you that. And I can post this recipe also after I get done, because like I said, I don't have this one memorized too well. I'm tired. It's been a long weekend. Did a lot of baking, cleaning, running around like a crazy person. But I told my husband I didn't have a little girl I babysit during the day today, so I was gonna finish up all the rest of the Christmas stuff so next weekend I could just sit with him. Because he always yells at me because I never sit still. So this way, if all the candies and the cookies and all those things are made, I can actually sit and relax, and I don't have to feel like I have to be running around trying to do everything. So, okay, well, I think it's time for the peanuts. So here we go. Peanuts away. And then it gets tough. So 8 to 10 minutes. So it's okay. Crazy. Show you what it looks like. It gets so thick and hard, obviously, but I'm like, done by the end of it. My hand has had it. Between this recipe and making homemade biscuits, where you have to cut the butter or scones or whatever you're using, trying to cut the butter, whew, my arm gets buttered out. Guess I'm a weenie. Last year I had to, my mom was here and I made her stir for part of the time. I have no help right now, so it's all on me. It starts smelling so good. I wish you could smell. Those peanuts kind of just break down just a little to get some of that in there. Oh, it smells so yummy. Starts getting a nice caramel color. I remembered. Jackson. Takes me forever. My brain doesn't work. It was really fun making Christmas cookies with them. Knox even said, can we do this again next year? And I said, well, of course. I'd really like if everything goes back to somewhat of a normalcy, which I know is not ever guaranteed or what's normal, but having maybe next year we all get together and we make a bunch of sugar cookies and we all like decorate cookies together. I feel like for some reason that's very festive, and I don't know. I enjoy doing that with people. Two minutes in, I'm already dying. Almost starts looking like a marshmallow fluff, like that you get out of the jar where it's really sticky. It's the best way I can describe it. It's almost like stirring sticky marshmallows. Like making Rice Krispie treats or something like that. And like I said, you wouldn't have to sit here and watch the time if you have a candy thermometer, but I don't have one, which is weird, but I don't make a lot of like that kind of stuff at this house, so I haven't really needed one. Wish I was ambidextrous right now. My left arm looks like silly trying to stir. And it's even weaker yet. Oh. Show you what it looks like now, as it gets thicker. Oh my goodness. Hold on here. Oh. Sorry, that probably makes you guys really dizzy when I do that, flip it that quickly. But that is what we're looking at. And I know it says 2 pans, but I'm going to be surprised if it's 2 pans. I might have made more dishes than I needed. 3 more minutes to go. And it's funny because it's like this creamy color, and if I remember correctly, as soon as you put the baking soda in, it gets like clearer, a little bit clearer, if I remember correctly. My old lady arm is getting tired. Pot keeps moving. I think there's only 1 more minute left because I'm dying here. I'm hot and I'm miserable right now. Okay, 1 minute. So we're going to turn off the heat. We are going to add make sure before I do this, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Stir that in. So I lied, it doesn't make it clear. Okay, and then you're gonna pour it onto baking sheets. I just strung that all through the house. I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second. Can't take my camera or my phone with me when I do this. Oh, it smells so good. And it hardens quickly, so it lots to move fast. Okay. So, there we go. So you're just gonna let it sit and cool completely, and then you can break it apart and store how you want, or like me, give most of it away because I'm not gonna eat all of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed making peanut brittle with me, and we will see you soon. Bye.